My name is Patrick, and I was thinking that there must be a lot of people out there watching this video right now who have had the same experience that I have had or are going through the same situation right now. So I wanted to share with you my experience. A couple of years ago, I was having a great deal of problem with my trading. I was losing money, and I had been using newsletters, and they weren't being of much help. I was using other things available to traders, and it just wasn't working. So I was looking for something different. I knew at that point that I either had to stop trading altogether or find something else. So I found VantagePoint. I read about VantagePoint, and then I called VantagePoint and I talked to them about it. And it sounded like something that would really be beneficial to me. And they also gave me the price. And so now I had three problems. I was still losing money in my trading. I was faced with a possibility of maybe spending money on another gimmick that wasn't going to work. And I had the problem of how I was going to pay for it. So I thought about it, and I finally got the courage to have a talk with my wife.
Well, I knew Patrick needed some help, and he was very fond of trading, but with all his newsletters and all the things he had been trying before, nothing worked. On the other hand, at that time, I was starting my own online business. I was pretty busy, and money was tight. So we had several conversations, if you remember well.
Some in French, some in English.
Before we decided if we were going to get VantagePoint or not, because it was a concern to us. And finally we gave up and we said, okay, we have to do this, and we went for it. Well, I can tell you, we were extremely happy that Patrick did this, because his trading has really turned around. It has paid for itself many times over, and the best benefit, Patrick, is that you are much more confident now, much more relaxed.
It's amazing that when you can see what is most likely going to happen before the trading day begins, you really feel much better. And after the day is over with, you can sleep better too.
Yeah, well, that's a concern less now, because it was true that in those days you didn't get much sleep because of all the problems. So if you're still hesitating as a couple, whether you should invest in VantagePoint or not, don't hesitate anymore. Just go for it. It will change your life like it changed ours.